So it's pretty sad that we finished on a loss, but I think overall the results were pretty good. 3 trades taken, and then today a Forex pair that was highly requested by many, USD JPY. I never touched this pair since I came across the ICT concepts, but if I recall correctly, ICT himself don't like very much its price action. So let's figure out why by backtesting it and learning from it. Alright, so on the 15 minutes, something interesting is that we already took out the yesterday's low and we just continue back down. And we have this daily level right there, so let's just keep that in mind. It was the low of the day before yesterday. Starting at 2 AM, just to include the London session, we have the high of the day, which is right there. So we can see here that we're reaching for the 2 days low. And we already took out the day before yesterday that I noted. Alright, so we have the displacement. We have the fair value gap right there. We have the break of this high right there. So we simply put the order right there at the entry. The low just before this low right there for 14 pips. And then the first target would be this one here, this small high for 2.5. What I'm seeing here is the second fair value gap. Alright, so clearly we got missed out. This is one of the risks of going for always the lower fair value gap, but you could have went for the one higher, or even this one right there that you can see. But for me personally, as you all know now, I'm always going for the one lower. So let's clean a little bit and then update the levels. Just like that. And let's continue. So that was a good thing to take out the order, because clearly we took out a lot of liquidity that was residing before the open of London. So we even went directly to take out this high right there. So there was no reason to keep the order. Then we took out the 2 days low. Let's check if we have a reaction. So we're looking for a displacement. So we have the displacement right there, but we have no highs that we're taking out, so no trade. Okay, so we have this small high right there, and then we just took it out here. Even though it's not the cleanest, I think there's quite a significance, especially since we took out the 2 days low. And then we had this huge candle right there. So we have the displacement, a fair value gap, the high right there. Even though, like I said, this is not the cleanest one, this is still considered a high. And then we can just put the order right there. With a stop loss of, let's just go for 13. This level is giving 2.7, so let's just go for this one. Okay, so we just got filled right there. A lot of back and forth. As you know, I never go break even. It's a lot of ranging right there.
Sensational.
Then took a lot of time, but then we eventually went to take profit. So let's say you wanted to go break even after reaching this point, which was almost a 1 to 2, you would have been taken out right there. But for me, I never go break even, at least for now. Okay, so let's remove that. Let's update the new low of the day, which is now this point right there. And we're getting close to the New York Open. What I'm seeing here is this fair value gap that was filled here. Let's see if we have a reaction. Not even. So we just continue going back up. Maybe to take out the high of the day, which is not too far from there. Let's keep an eye on that and execute if we see something. So after taking out the liquidity, we're starting to see a displacement with a fair value gap. Just right there. as expected. So you should expect something every time we go to those type of levels. And then we don't have the cleanest of lows, just like the last one, but it's still a low right there. And what you need to do is simply put the order, cover the high, let's just go for 9 pips. And then just target. So what I'm seeing here is this fair value gap, especially how we're respecting all of those fair value gap. We could see it stop here, but you could also go with this one. Alright, so that was for 2.6. See how we're going to the fair value gap and then having a nice reaction as expected. So we came back up and it's still not 11, so I might be able to take a trade. We have right there the 2 days high. Let's check if we have a reaction. So no fair value gaps for now, and we do have one. So we have the displacement, we have the fair value gap right there. Once again, not the cleanest of low, but this one here. And then we just put the order right there. We covered this small high. Let's just go with 7 pips. And the first target, this fair value gap here is not giving 2.5, so I need to go for the low right there. For a 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
There you go. For a 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we still have time. Let's update the high right there. So we're getting pretty close to 11. Let's check if we still have a trade. Okay, let me take this one. So we're taking out the 2 days high. Let's now check if we have a displacement with a fair value gap. So we do have the displacement, we have this fair value gap, but we need to take out this low before doing anything. Which is what we did right there. So I just put my order. And then just like that. Let's go with 7 pips. And the first level here for 2.9. Alright, and this was a loss. And then since we're coming to 11, I would stop trading here. Pretty sad that we finished on a loss, but I think overall the results were pretty good. 3 trades taken and then some good results. If you want to see me trade both the London and New York session and make 10% on USD CAD, you can click here.